If you're in the 65 to 80 age range and still able to do the 8 things we're about to discuss, you're not just aging gracefully, you're actually ahead of the curve. In fact, your chances of reaching 100 are likely higher than you'd expect. That's because longevity isn't purely a matter of good genes or luck. It often comes down to the little habits, the ones you barely notice but do consistently each day. Many assume that getting older automatically means becoming weaker, less balanced, and slower, but that's only part of the story. There are individuals in their 70s and beyond who still move comfortably, think clearly, and live independently because they've managed to maintain abilities that most people lose over time. And these abilities? They're powerful indicators of both how long and how well you're likely to live. In this video, we'll go through 8 key signs that you're aging exceptionally well. Some might surprise you, but each one reveals something important about your physical health, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Be sure to stick around until the end. The final sign on the list is often overlooked, but it may be the most important of all. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. If this content helps you, type a 1 in the comments. If not, type 0, so I can keep improving the content we create for you. Now, let's begin. Sign #1. You can rise from a chair without using your hands. One of the clearest signs you're aging well has nothing to do with long walks or lifting weights. It's something much simpler. If you can still stand up from a chair without pushing off with your hands, you're physically doing better than many of your peers. This small movement speaks volumes. It shows you have strong legs, good balance, and solid coordination. More importantly, it tells us your lower body is still capable of supporting you on its own. Muscle loss in the legs is a common part of aging, but how much we lose and how fast depends on how much we continue to use them. Just keeping those muscles engaged through simple daily movements can make a big difference over time. Think back to the last time you got up from a chair. Did you push off with your hands? Did you lean forward heavily just to get going? Or did you rise effortlessly without even thinking? If the latter, that's a strong signal that your leg strength and core are still working together well, and that bodes well for your future health. Take Harold, age 77. He'd always been fairly active, but one day he noticed something subtle. He had to push with his hands to stand up after sitting. At first, he ignored it, but his doctor later explained that this kind of change can be an early warning sign for fall risk. Harold took it seriously. He started doing simple exercises like leg lifts and heel raises. Within a couple of months, he could stand easily again and felt more stable too. Why is this so important? Because weak leg muscles are a leading cause of falls, and falls are the #1 reason older adults end up in the hospital due to injury. The good news is that leg strength can be rebuilt at any age, as long as you stay consistent. So next time you stand up, notice how you do it. If you can rise without using your hands, that's a great sign your legs are strong, your balance is sharp, and your body is aging well. That's something worth celebrating. Sign #2. You can walk at a brisk pace without getting winded. One of the best predictors of long life isn't how far you can walk, it's how quickly you can move. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still maintain a brisk walking pace without running out of breath, you're doing better than you might realize. This ability is closely linked to the health of your heart, lungs, and muscles. Research consistently shows that older adults who maintain a steady, energetic walking pace tend to enjoy longer lives with fewer health issues. When you're able to walk quickly and effortlessly, it's a good sign that your cardiovascular system is still running smoothly, your heart pumps efficiently, your lungs deliver oxygen effectively, and your muscles are doing their job in keeping you moving forward. Think about your most recent walk. Did you stride with purpose, Or did you find yourself slowing down just to catch your breath? Often people don't realize their stamina is declining until short distances start to feel more demanding. Consider William, age 74. He'd always enjoyed his daily walks, but he began to notice he was moving slower and getting winded more easily. He figured it was just part of aging. But after a routine checkup, his doctor encouraged him to gradually pick up his pace. William started timing his walks, focusing on improving bit by bit each week. Before long, he experienced noticeable improvements: stronger legs, better breathing, and more energy throughout the day. It may seem like a minor detail, but the speed at which you walk reveals a great deal about your overall health. And there's more. It benefits your brain, too. People who walk faster tend to have better memory and sharper cognitive function because walking keeps both the body and the mind engaged. Want to try a quick test? Walk normally for about 10 feet, then speed up as if you're rushing to catch an elevator. If you can do that without feeling out of breath, that's a great sign. And if not, don't worry. Stamina can be rebuilt. Try walking a little faster each time, focus on posture, and add light leg exercises to support your progress. Next time you head out, ask yourself, am I walking with strength and confidence? If the answer is yes, that's a powerful indicator of healthy aging. Sign #3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance isn't something we usually think about until it starts to slip. But the ability to stand on one foot for 10 seconds or more is one of the most reliable signs that your body is functioning well with age. It means your muscles, nerves, and reflexes are still coordinating effectively. Balancing like this uses multiple systems at once: your core muscles, your legs, your inner ear, and even your vision. If any of these begin to weaken, your balance is often the first thing to suffer. Think back to the last time you stood on one foot, maybe while putting on a sock. Did you stay steady or instinctively reach for something to hold on to? Frank, age 76, faced this exact situation. He went to get dressed one morning and realized he couldn't balance on one foot, not even for 5 seconds. It didn't hurt, and he didn't fall, but it made him pause. Frank decided to act. He started practicing simple balance drills every day: heel raises, side leg lifts, shifting weight side to side. In just a few weeks, he felt steadier and more confident. Why does this matter? Because poor balance is a leading cause of falls, and falls are a major threat to independence as we age. Want to check your current balance? Try this. Stand near a wall or sturdy surface and gently lift one foot off the ground. Can you stay steady for 10 seconds without wobbling? If so, that's a strong sign you're in good shape. If not, don't stress. Balance improves quickly with regular, gentle practice. And it does more than help you stay upright. It helps you move through life with ease, confidence, and freedom. Because good balance isn't just about preventing injury. It's about protecting your independence and keeping you in control of your own life. Sign #4. You can get down on the floor and back up without help. This might seem like a small thing, but it's actually a major indicator of physical capability. If you're still able to lower yourself to the ground and stand back up without assistance, you're ahead of many others your age. This shows that your legs still have strength, your core remains stable, and you've maintained enough flexibility and coordination to move with control. In short, your body is still functioning as a well-coordinated unit. Think back for a moment. When was the last time you knelt down to pick something up or sat on the floor? Did you hesitate? Was it difficult to rise again? Many older adults avoid these movements simply out of fear. They're worried they might not be able to get back up. And unfortunately, when we stop using certain motions, our body starts to lose the ability to perform them. Take Joseph, age 78. He had always been active, but one day his grandson invited him to sit on the floor and play a game. Joseph paused. Not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could get back up easily. That moment pushed him to start working on his mobility again. He began with light movements, slow kneels, bodyweight squats, and techniques to rise without pulling on furniture. Within a few weeks, his confidence returned, and more importantly, so did his freedom of movement. Here's the key. The ability to get up from the floor is a powerful predictor of future independence. Once this skill is lost, everyday tasks become harder, and the risk of injury increases. But the good news? This movement can be regained. Want to test yourself? Try lowering down to the floor near a sturdy piece of furniture, then pause and attempt to stand back up without grabbing onto anything. If you can do it, you're in great condition. If not, that's okay. It's something you can work on. Just a few minutes of gentle practice each day can bring back mobility, which helps you hold on to more than strength. It helps you hold on to freedom. Sign #5. You can carry a grocery bag without difficulty. Being physically strong doesn't mean you have to lift heavy weights. It means you can manage daily tasks with ease. One of the most practical signs of functional strength is this. If you can still carry a bag of groceries without straining, your body is aging well. It's not just about arm strength either. It's a reflection of your back, shoulders, grip, and core working together. In fact, studies have shown that grip strength alone is one of the most reliable indicators of overall health and longevity. Now think about the last time you carried groceries inside. Did you breeze through it, or did you need a break midway? Have you started asking for help with loads you once managed easily? These quiet changes often speak volumes about what's going on beneath the surface. Let's look at Richard, age 75. He used to pride himself on bringing in all the bags in one trip. But one day, they felt heavier, not because there was more, but because he had lost some strength. That realization led him to take action. He began doing daily exercises, shoulder presses, lifting light weights, and even squeezing a stress ball to improve grip. In just a few months, his strength returned and he felt like himself again, confident, energized, and capable. You don't need a fancy gym or heavy equipment to build strength. A few regular movements each day can go a long way, because when your body can handle everyday tasks with ease, you're not just strong, you're ready for whatever life brings next. Sign #6. You can climb a flight of stairs without needing to stop. Going upstairs might seem like a basic activity, but it's one of the most telling signs of how well your heart, lungs, and legs are functioning together. If you're able to climb an entire flight of stairs without pausing for breath, you're ahead of the curve for your age group. It takes real strength to do this. Your heart must keep a steady rhythm, your lungs need to deliver oxygen efficiently, and your leg muscles must power you step after step. If any part of your body, your heart, lungs, or legs, isn't working properly, climbing stairs will reveal it quickly. Think back to the last time you went up a flight. Did you make it easily, or did you stop midway, feeling out of breath? A lot of people begin avoiding stairs without realizing it. They opt for the elevator, slow their pace, or avoid places with steps altogether. But that avoidance only accelerates the decline. The less you challenge your muscles and cardiovascular system, the faster they weaken. Let me introduce George, 73. He had always taken the stairs without a second thought. But one day, just after one flight, he found himself winded. Instead of ignoring the problem or avoiding stairs entirely, he faced it head on. He began with slow climbs, one step at a time, and added short walks and leg-strengthening exercises to his daily routine. In just a few weeks, everything changed. He felt stronger, more balanced, and stairs stopped feeling like a struggle. The truth is, climbing stairs pushes your body in a unique way. If you can still manage a full flight without fatigue, that's a strong indicator your body is holding up well. So, If stairs haven't slowed you down, take that as a great sign. It means you're not only strong, you've got endurance. And endurance is one of the keys to lasting health and vitality. Sign #7. You can clearly remember recent conversations and events. Your memory tells an important story about your brain's aging process. If you're between 65 and 80 and still remember names, recent chats, or daily details with ease, you're in better shape than many realize. Good memory isn't just about pulling up facts. It's a reflection of your brain's health. It shows your blood is circulating well, your neurons are active, and your mental pathways remain strong. Have you ever forgotten what you were saying mid-sentence? Or do you usually recall a conversation from yesterday without effort? These moments say a lot. Take Paul, 79. He remembers last week's conversations, keeps up with new gadgets, and rarely forgets a name. His secret: he reads each morning, keeps his mind engaged, and stays socially active, because just like muscles, the brain thrives with use. When you challenge it, it stays strong. When you neglect it, it begins to fade. If you're still solving problems, chatting with others, and remembering everyday details, your mind is aging exceptionally well. And if you've noticed a few mental slips here and there, don't stress. You can rebuild mental sharpness. Try brain games, read unfamiliar material, join a book club, or take regular walks. Movement helps blood flow, and blood flow supports the brain. So if you wake up knowing the date, remember what you had for breakfast, and can recall what a friend told you yesterday, you're not just thinking clearly, you're aging with mental strength and clarity. Sign #8. You wake up feeling refreshed and ready to start the day. The way you feel when you wake up can quietly reveal a lot about your overall health. If you're between 65 and 80 and still wake up feeling rested, alert, and ready to move, that's a powerful sign of long-term wellness. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, your brain resets, and your immune system recharges. Unfortunately, sleep often becomes more difficult with age. Many older adults struggle to fall asleep, wake frequently through the night, or get up feeling tired. But if you're still waking naturally, without an alarm, and feeling energized when your eyes open, you're in excellent shape. Take Roger, 74. He noticed he was waking up groggy and unrested. So he made a few changes. He adjusted his bedtime, limited screen use in the evening, and created a calming pre-sleep routine. Before long, his sleep improved dramatically. He began waking up refreshed, with sharper focus and better energy throughout the day. Good sleep isn't just about getting 8 hours. It's about entering the deep, restorative stages of rest your body needs. People who sleep well tend to enjoy stronger hearts, sharper minds, steadier moods, and longer lives. So if you're waking up ready to face the day, your body's telling you something important. It's aging well. So ask yourself this: do you wake up with real energy? Do you feel alert and steady when your feet hit the ground in the morning? If you answered yes, it means your body is getting the deep restorative rest it needs each night. If not, don't worry. Some small, manageable changes like cutting back on caffeine, sticking to a consistent bedtime, or creating a calm nighttime routine can make a big difference. Because waking up refreshed isn't just a nice feeling. It's one of the clearest signals that your body is aging well. As we close out this video, take a quiet moment to reflect. How many of these 8 signs still apply to you? Can you rise from a chair without using your hands? Walk at a steady pace without feeling winded? Can you keep your balance, carry groceries with ease, climb stairs without pausing? Do you follow conversations easily and remember the little things clearly? Do you still greet each day with focus and energy? If you answered yes to several of these, you're not just getting older, you're thriving. You're holding on to strength, stamina, mental clarity, and independence. And that, at its core, is what aging well truly looks like. A lot of people assume aging has to mean slowing down, losing ability, or depending on others. But that isn't a given. Your body, mind, and spirit can stay strong and vibrant for years if you take care of them. And even if you've noticed some decline, here's the good news. It's not too late. Strength can be rebuilt, balance can be regained, endurance can be trained, and memory can be improved, all through small, consistent actions over time. Your body is capable of adapting no matter your age, so think about it. What sign stood out to you the most? Which area will you commit to improving starting today? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one insight you gained and how you plan to act on it. Your feedback truly means a lot to us, and your stories motivate us to keep creating helpful content. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue bringing you content that educates and inspires. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.